Hello YouTube, just update on the stereo boombox project. Okay, these are our 6-inch speakers. They're like 6/4, 6.5, whatever what they replaced. Here's my 5-inch. They didn't have any 4-inch, okay? I don't think the 4-inch would have fit here anywhere either. I don't really like that. See that little defect on there? Getting picky. These are going to go on the top, okay? And I just decided to paint the cabinet black. It's not the greatest. It was flat black first to soak in that MDF board, and then it was gloss black, which looks really yucky. And I actually repainted the trim twice. Okay, so we decided that these are just going to go on the top because the stereo has front and rear fader, okay? So these will be front, these will be rear, they'll be on top, which will give you more sound. They don't sound as good as these. These have a lot of bass, even hanging up on my shelf. I'll take a picture of them so you can tell the size difference. But they're not too bad. Both of these have that on it. See that line? But it's just a shop radio. I wouldn't be very happy though if I was building something really high class for somebody. That's really not acceptable, is it? Not getting nitpicky, but still, it has on the top and the bottom. Okay, enough of that rant. This is divided up equally, okay? What we did was, one side was a little higher than the other side when you measured this. So we measured up to the middle, right, from the bottom. And everything on here measured is from the center out, okay, if you know what I mean. Going up, going out. And I just divided it this way. 4 sections this way, 4 this way, as a reference line, okay? So everything on here, we kind of want the same distance of this speaker to be the same over here. See what I mean? Then once we get that, boy, this lines up pretty good. I hate to scratch that. This almost lines up exactly. Now, when you cut the hole, you gotta know what you're doing because the hole has to be, there's a little lip right here. It has to be out to this lip where it sticks in. See them little prongs? The hole has to be that big. We're going to use a very fine scroll saw blade. We have a 5-inch hole saw to cut through here. Because this stuff is 3/4 inch plywood. We might start out in reverse to get through this Formica stuff, whatever they call it. I mean, some people called it Formica, countertop, whatever, back in the old days. So we're going to be very careful cutting the holes. But a lot of that jagged hole stuff, because we just don't want to crack this stuff. This is 1950s material here. We don't want to crack it and have the crack take off. To save us this. This is going to have a lot of holes drilled. We're in the corner. We're going to drill a lot of holes in this before we attempt to saw it. Okay? We do not want to just drill a hole in the corner and take off and saw it. We want to drill a lot of holes with the cordless drill carefully. Get through this stuff. We don't care if it blows out on the stuff in the back, because this stuff's on the back of here too. I probably mentioned it enough times why I couldn't use it, because it had nail holes in there. This is that trim. Okay, this is that trim that I use. It's actually made out of like a plastic. And beware when you use Gorilla Glue on stuff. First time I used it, it oozed out on here, and it also oozed on here. I had to take a razor blade and cut the mess out, and I actually had to, why do I use that word? Anyway, I had to tape this, and then I took a Sharpie marker and touched it up. Where I took the glue up, and it kind of nicked and showed white from that, the foam white stuff underneath. But like I said, it's just for the shop. If I was going to put this in the house, I'd probably use better materials. I might even have a box made. So this is the design. That's what you get. 2 speakers in the front, 2 speakers on the top. And what my other idea was, well, I wanted 6 speakers. I wanted to put the 2 little ones on the top and put these over here. They will just fit on the top or the side, okay? Well, maybe someday, right? But it doesn't matter. 4 of them is good enough. So, thanks for watching. Too long a video. We'll leave you some pictures.